Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. There's plenty of sunshine and everything's coming our way. Thank you. Narayan was on first thing, just revved up, but in a gentle, very deep, kind of soulful way. If you don't mind me describing you from what I feel you are right now, Narayan G. So thank you so much for your presence. Yeah. And yeah, it just it makes me smile. It just makes me feel complete. Yeah, thank you for that. And that goes for you too, Lisa and Jim. For thanks for coming on. Hope you're feeling much much better. And and may the light that shines on us right now just come on in and give you a complete overhaul, a complete lift of your energy, of your consciousness, of your heart, everything just completely lifted because of this light that shines on us right now. It's so beautiful, more and more there's that light shining on our earth that is, seeable, seeable for many people that haven't seen the light, doesn't haven't really thought about that everything is light, that everything is perfectly true, perfectly true in the sense that God is in every atom and every sensation you have. There is the divine presence. Can you imagine? Every thought that comes in the thought, as in Yogananda's, thou art my life, thou art my love, thou art the sweetness which I do seek. In this is the greatest lines I think of any of his chants. In the thought by my love brought. In the thought by my love brought, I taste thy name so sweet, so sweet. Devotee knows how sweet you are. She knows who you let know. She knows. Thou art my life. Thou art my love. Thou art the sweetness which I do seek. So, in the thought by my love brought, let's just hold that for a moment, Ricardo and Lori and Lisa and Jim, that these thoughts that are coming in, you don't have to pick them apart, You don't have to kind of judge them or consider, well, what to do with them. No, they're coming straight from the source of the light. And when we can understand that that light is in us, that it is the healer of us, that it is the sustainer of us, that light within. It is the one that can perk you up in even your darkest hours. Yeah. And you know what? It's the same light that can give you the fountain of youth, too. It can stop your aging. We might read something along those lines. Good morning, Micah. Can you imagine that light that penetrates every atom, every living thing, every inanimate thing? Yeah, is the same light that is the since the beginning of creation, when there when God said, "Let there be light." That light has been in existence and it always will be. Whether it's that in the inner deepest places in the highest realms, could it be light? Could it be dark? Could it be whatever? But the light is here on this planet right now. And guess what? It's in you big time doing all these things that I'm sharing. Yeah. So can you just close your eyes for a moment, my loves, and let yourself just be completely enveloped in that light? You can imagine it any way you want to, but it's in the breath that you're breathing. It's in the sensations in your body. It is in your the next thought that enters into this temple of your mind. It's the light of a beautiful thought. In thy thought, by my love brought. In the thought, by my love brought. I taste thy name, so sweet, so sweet. Devotee knows how sweet you are. Devotee knows how sweet you are. She knows whom you let know. He knows whom you let know. Thou art my life, thou art my love, thou art the sweetness which I do seek. Yeah, simple little ditties. If you know some of Yogananda's chants, simple little things, but powerful, infinitely powerful in the fact that someone came up with those tunes, those songs, that was in a high state of divine consciousness, of Satchidananda. So those words are just filled with light, my dears. And every good moment that you have today is filled in you to the brim and bringing you into an awareness that you are completely whole, you are completely healed, you are completely in the light, and there's no questioning about it. Just take it in, receive it, believe it, and be it. How's that? Good morning, Sarah. So happy to see you. I'm just so happy to see you. So I have a little something where, well, let me start with this. Love encompasses the whole universe, Paramahansaji says. Love encompasses this love that we talked about yesterday. Did you enjoy the joy yesterday? Huh? That we talked about? Did you? Yeah. Well, this is love encompasses everything. This is day 37, actually, my dears. And and we're encompassed in this love, in the sphere of love, because the whole universe is love. It encompasses everything in every atom. That love is spirit or God, and you are made in his image. So how can we go wrong today, my dears? You are the cosmic sphere of love, Yogananda says. As you feel that love vibrating in your body with its millions of cells, you must feel your love in every living atom and in every living creature. So as you're in the sphere of infinite love, let's feel it in every atom within us and every living creature. How does that sound? As you just muse on this beautiful light filling you up with every inhale breath and filling you up with every, you know, by in the thought by my love brought. In the thought. You don't want just a thought that comes from you being your mind all over the place necessarily. You want it to come in the thought, the one that love brought. You want the thoughts that love brings, right? So love thoughts, my dears. So this is something else from Yogananda this morning. It says, we spend much of our lives lost in the labyrinth of duality. We spend much of our lives lost in this labyrinth of duality. You know, so much we hear from Ramana and all these people who are non-dualist because there's only one love, one light, right? But he says, he starts by saying we spend much of our lives lost in the labyrinth of duality. You know, I'm separate from you. This person is not doing it the right way, whatever judgments we might have or criticisms on anything and everything, you know, the bad guys aren't the bad guys. No, it's all about we spend too much time there. So what does he go on saying? He said, we perceive ourselves as separate from the Creator, separate from nature, separate from our thoughts, separate from our feelings, separate from our good days and those beautiful thoughts that love brought. We can feel separate from and separate from one another. He said, this invisible wall of me versus you, this invisible wall, my dears, of me versus you is the essence of dualism. It's the essence of why this world is so tragic, why this world is so filled with anxiety. and lack of hope and lack of this thing called light. All right, that's the reason. So while this distinction may serve a purpose, he says, Yogananda, in initial stages of devotion or action, it is certainly not the ultimate truth, this dualism. So he kind of goes into a little history here. He said, thousands of years ago, Yogananda says, our ancient sages proclaimed, Tat Tvam Asi, Tat Tvam Asi. Thou art that. Thou art that. It's part of this Advaita philosophy that teaches us that the diversity we see, the Advaita philosophy, there's many different angles in all the wisdom coming from the East. And this Advaita philosophy teaches us that the diversity we see is but a play of Maya, just a play of illusion, my dears. Nothing is absolute. He goes on to say, except the Brahman, the supreme consciousness. That's the only thing that's absolute. And you know what? We have absolute access to the absolute, absolute access. We have absolute access to the absolute, absolute access. So dial 111. Ask for the one and tell the one you're my only one. So dial 111. Ask for the one and tell the one you're my only one. We have absolute access to the absolute. Yeah, that's what he's saying here. That's thousands of years ago they discovered this, my dears, that we have absolute, the ancient sages. Tat Tvam Asi, thou art that, I am that, absolute access to the absolute. And that this diversity that we see is but a play of illusion or Maya. Nothing is absolute except for God, Brahma, whatever words you want to use, the supreme consciousness. The supreme consciousness, just consciousness, pure consciousness, my dears. What is the consciousness? It's Sat Chit Ananda, ever conscious, ever existing, ever new bliss. Can you imagine the oneness that we really are? The oneness that nothing is absolute except this divine consciousness, the supreme consciousness. Yogananda goes on to say, just as a gold ornament, when melted, returns to being nothing but gold, our soul, my dears, our soul beneath the layers of our body and mind, just beneath our closed eyes when we sit to meditate, just beneath the darkness. And just like a gold ornament, when melted, returns to being nothing but gold, our soul, just beneath our minds, just beneath the layers of our body and mind, is an inseparable part of that infinite Brahman or supreme consciousness, is an inseparable. You can't go wrong even if you go wrong today from that old standpoint, from that old mindset. You cannot go wrong about anything. There's just the supreme consciousness, my dears. And we are all at different levels of that consciousness right now. But if you're smiling, you're on your way to getting what I call a taste of bliss. A little taste of bliss will go a long, long way for you. Not only today, but for the rest of your days. One little taste. Just like Yogananda said, if you could experience one even iota of divine love, you'll never be the same again. One little taste of divine love, same thing as bliss. You'll never be the same again. your life will change for forever, and you'll be in that forever. The God consciousness, the supreme consciousness, because you are made. You are made not like, with just this physical form and physical things and elements and all those. You are made to experience supreme consciousness. So dial 111 and ask for the one and tell the one, you're my only one. Yeah. Yeah, let that supreme one know. Let him know parts of you that you don't even know. Let the parts of you come to the surface today so even you can't be blind to them. That it opens your eyes and go, oh my God, really, 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 where have I been? Where have I been? So Yogananda then adds a little science. He said, even modern science is now bowing to this ancient Advaita truth. When Albert Einstein revealed that matter and energy are one and the same, that's that E equals MC squared. Einstein was echoing the core of non-duality, the core of non-duality. He's such a yogi in my mind, Einstein. Today, quantum entanglement proves that particles at opposite particles at opposite ends of the universe remain, these particles at opposite ends of the universe remain intimately connected. We are not isolated entities. You're not an odd person. You're not messed up. You're not isolated. You're not alone in this chaos. We are instead ripples in a vast cosmic ocean. Ripples. Ripples in a vast cosmic ocean, my dears. Not a bad little morning for us, is it? And the legendary physicist Erwin Schrödinger, captivated by the Upanishads, remarked, the legendary physicist Erwin Schrödinger, captivated by the Eastern philosophy and especially the Upanishads, remarked, consciousness is a singular of which the plural consciousness, or we could say supreme consciousness, is a singular of which the plural is unknown. It is simply, or when science tells us we are all made of stardust, it is simply singing the glory of oneness. That we are all made of stardust, it is simply singing the glory of oneness. Therefore, O seeker, live behind the conflicts of duality. Live inside yourself. Live inside the duality and immerse yourself in the peace of Advaita. The moment you realize that the life force within you, my dears, Tara, Sarah, Ricardo, Narayan, Micah, Lori, Lisa, Jim, Cami, the moment you realize that the life force within you is the same as the life force of the entire cosmos. Your life force, why you're able to sit here now, why you're able to listen, while your body, your heart's ticking, and there's energy moving and the breath's coming in. Why? How can that be? Because you are the same life force, as the life force of the entire cosmos. One with, my dears. Huh? Don't be lonely today. If you want to be lonely, but be lonely with the truth that you and the entire cosmos are one and the same thing. You and cosmic sphere of love are dancing in the inner worlds. You and the joy of all those beautiful ancestors of yours and the holy ones and your masters and guides and teachers are all with you. They never are not with you. So we're the same life force as the entire cosmos. All fear, Yogananda then says, all fear and ego will vanish once you know that you have absolute access to the absolute, absolute access to the absolute. So just dial not the dual numbers, but just the 111. Ask for the one and tell the one, you're my only one. So science and scripture have finally, Yogananda ends by saying, science and scripture have finally converged at a single point. Science, scripture have finally converged at a single point. Oneness. Oneness everlasting. Oneness, oneness. Ocean heart. Oneness, oneness everlasting. We live in a oneness, oneness. Ocean heart. Oneness, oneness everlasting. It's a day to have little songs, you know. It's a day, even though spring is not here yet, it's a day to spring forward into the inside of you where there is so much light that you stopped the growth, the aging process. How is that? That you stop the aging process. Is it possible? Is it possible? Well, listen, it's up to you to decide the answer to that. But I want to read to you something along these lines, my dears. This is from the Galactic Consciousness 5D. Hey, anyone interested in the Fountain of Youth, Micah and Narayan? Huh? Truly awakened people, this says. Truly awakened people, and that's you all sitting here right now, whose vibrations have already reached a fairly high level. If you got a little crack of a smile on your face right now, you're at a high level, my dears. If you are you in your interest in what we're talking about, or your interest in the divine light, and your interest in the truth of you and the truth of everyone and the unity of life and all these beautiful things, which I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we all agree on. Truly awakened people whose vibrations have already reached a fairly high level, and yours have, or you wouldn't be sitting here right now. Practically stop aging. What? What? Truly awakened people. Remember, I always talk about vibrations and frequencies, right? Well, guess what? You've already reached a very high level of those high vibrations. It's stopping your aging. Now I got your interest. Now I got your interest. Although time has not yet gone backwards, you might be thinking, well, I want to be like I was when I was 20, or whatever you might be thinking, or not. Although time has not yet gone back, the fact that the aging process has stopped is already a great achievement for you, Sarah, Tara, Narayan, Micah, Lori, Lisa, Jim, Ricardo, Cami. It's already a great achievement. You've already the ultimate achievement, my dears. You're an immortal soul, cosmic being in a physical form, right? Just temporarily at that. Just temporarily at that. Listen, this goes on to say, anyway, it's a great achievement for you to have stopped your aging because you're sitting here in high vibrations. How's that? How is that? Really? Really? It is very difficult for a person. This is why it's such an achievement for you. It's very difficult for a person living in a three-dimensional world to constantly maintain a high level of vibrations because too many unfavorable external factors influence, right? I think we all say yes, yay, or nay. The vibrations of the purest and oldest souls. So if you just have a purest attitude around the truth of you and the truth of me and the truth of everyone and the beauty in everything and the light that is just omnipresent. Wow, in this realm and all the other realms, constantly omnipresent. Those are vibrations of the purest and oldest souls, my dears, who have embarked on the path of ascension, we can say we are, fluctuate considerably. So those vibrations of the purest and oldest souls can fluctuate. Only when the human being, here's some important frequencies to understand. Only when the human being manages to stop these vibrational swings. So we're in a good mood, we're in a not a good mood. We're happy yesterday, and today we're just struggling, right? Someone is going along great, and then all of a sudden I get a text that isn't great. The doctor, I get a diagnosis from a doctor. It ain't great. And all of a sudden we're just fluctuating like crazy, right? So when we can manage to stop these vibrational swings from good to bad, to restlessness, to more peace, to, you know, understanding versus questions, 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 why me, and all that kind of stuff. When we can manage to stop these vibrational swings and set our vibrations, which we do every time we come here, and set our vibrations to a unique and high level, our physiology begins to change. When we manage to stop the vibrational swings, the duality delusion, the duality dream delusion. But when we have managed to stop these vibrational swings, my dears, and just become single-hearted and single-minded on one thing, this beautiful light that lights us up, that put a smile on your face and shine through your eyes like crazy, like crazy, like crazy good. You're going to hear about that in a second. So we're going to set our vibrations to a unique and high level and notice how our physiology begins to change. Externally, it's called freeze. Externally, we freeze in the physical condition that we've been in lately. We freeze it. You put in the freezer, you got the food, a week or two later, it freezes in there. So your body, we can freeze the physical condition. The sooner one can stabilize the sooner that we can stabilize the mental state, my dears, the mental state, really, and learn not to react emotionally, to external stimulus, the sooner one can find stability and external appearance. What does that mean? A truly awakened person can be easily. You want to know, well, who's one of those? Who's one of those that can easily, learn not to react emotionally to external stimulus and find that stability and external appearance? That your physical form, which isn't aging anymore, is getting younger and brighter, coming right up. A truly awakened person can be easily identified by their eyes. By their eyes. You know anybody that, always kind of has a twinkle? Has a twinkle in their eyes, my dears? It may be you. It may be you. All you got to do is remember the light. All you got to do is let go, let God, let the light. All you got to do is nothing. Is to just be you. All you got to do is to just be you. So a truly awakened person can be easily identified by their eyes. They begin to radiate a special light. Narayan. Yeah. Like that's how you were when you came on the line this morning. You were radiating a special light, which comes from the depths of the soul. Oh, soul. From the depths of your soul, oh, soul, reflecting its rich inner world. You're rich, my dears, in this inner world of yourself, in this inner world of light. You don't live without light. The world doesn't exist without light. It's the essence of this universe. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and God said, let there be light. So you can be identified by the light in your eyes and begin to radiate a special light, which comes from the depths of the soul, reflecting its rich inner world and its infinite love, which not only surpasses it, but also extends to the space around it and to all the people who live it. And such a person, in the literal sense of the word, radiates from within. In the literal sense of the word, radiates from within. Your light's always on, my dears. You can think it's off, or someone else's light ain't on, and then you go on a whole story about them, because how could they be light filled when they are, bugging the bejeebies out of me? Well, who's not light filled? If you're light filled, you won't be touched by any of that. So let me go on and finish this. While the whole, okay, it is precisely this light that prevents you from getting old. So that's a good reminder right there. It is precisely the light that goes off, the light when you remember to go within and count your booty of the rich life that you live on the inside. This beautiful connection with just the one, where everything is simple because it's just one. Your practices are so simple because you just have one approach to it, right? It's what we're talking about. So it is precisely this light that prevents you from getting old. Anytime you light up yourself, anytime you think of in a really positive way about anything and everything, it lights up. So why not be a lighthouse in today's troubled world? So this prevents you, this light, from getting old, and that may be the motivating factor, because that light fills every cell in your body. It purifies and rejuvenates it. you have that moment of lift. You have that moment of aha. You have that moment of just coming back to your riches within you, just coming back to just some awesome people that you hang around with on a on the sacred soul meditation, and not just us, but every other awesome person that you know and that are alive and well, and more people awakening on this planet. It's not going the other way, my dears. It seems like it. The other way is going to blow up because it has no other option in the way that it's going about things but to blow up and disintegrate and dissolve, leaving, well, it says this: while the whole earth is bathed in new energies with the highest vibrations, as the whole earth is being bathed in new energies with the highest vibration, these already acting from outside upon being awakened also participate in the process of rejuvenation. The whole earth. You are the whole earth. You are Mother Gaia. You're one and the same. So everybody's going through this lift, this freezing of our aging, just like Babaji doesn't age, right? And you'll find that these highest vibrations even are working in the world just like they're working inside you and me and everything and everyone and all the animals. The high vibrations of such a person participating not only in their own process of rejuvenation, but the planet's process of rejuvenation, my dears. The high vibrations of such people resonate with the high vibrations of the earth, allowing this person to live in harmony with the earth. There's just going to be love for the earth. There's just going to be love for everything, right? Because light is love and love is light. And you'll be advancing more and more on the path of transition to the fifth dimension. So once you are in this amazing space that we're sharing this morning, my dears, or if you understand even just a little bit of what we're sharing this morning, if something just kind of just, turned on a few lights, maybe just one bright light, maybe just many, many times during this stream, there's lights that are going off for you. So once you're in this amazing space of light, where time as such does not exist, you will easily, we're timeless. This is day 37 of our timeless infinite love. Boy, did we pick a great New Year's resolution, didn't we? To resolve all our not real identities with the reality of unconditional love. Day 37, OMG. This is talking right to us. I'll read it once more in closing. Oh, wow, it's a little late, but I'll finish this. Once you are in this amazing space, my dear, where time as such does not exist, you will easily find your ideal age while preserving. Wow. As you get younger and younger, I used to say that in yoga class, every breath. I say, just breathe. Every breath, you're getting younger. Every breath, you're getting younger. So you will easily find your ideal age in this amazing space where time does not exist and only light exists for you. You will easily find your ideal age while preserving your spiritual potential. You'll be preserved. You'll be ageless, my dears. You're a sage that is ageless. You're not aging, you're saging. You're saging, not aging. All right. So if you're still on and you want to rub those palms and get some ohms going to generate even more light, more love, more fountain of youthness, right? More wonderful feelings of, wow, can life really be this simple and pure and holy and magnificent? Yay. Yes, it can. Inhale. Oh, Let's go again, my dears. Let's just feel the prana coming into your hands, and it's light prana. If energy is prana, energy is light. Everything is light. And light is you, and light is me, and light is everyone. Inhale. Oh. Thank you. By the love, by my love brought, in the thought, by my love brought, I taste in the thought, by my love, by my love brought, in the thought, by my love brought, I taste thy name, so sweet, so sweet. Devotee knows how sweet you are. She knows, he knows, whom you let know. So thank you, everybody. Let's just do one little mantra more as we get our eyes, whether now you know that just behind, as you close your eyes, if you close your eyes now, it might seem dark. Maybe you're seeing light. Maybe you're in the light. Maybe you're dreaming of the light by your love brought. You bring in the light when you have love. When you bring the love, my dears, in the thought by my love brought, we taste thy name so sweet. So we love and look at this care that we have for ourselves because we're getting so young at heart that we're going backwards. Yeah, we're going backwards, but not the backwards that is backwards. It's the backwards that takes us inside to the whole source of this, the whole source of this. So thank you, my dears, for your beautiful, loving attention. And let's get these hands up so that we can just shine the light. Shine the light, you beautiful lighthouses. Shine the light, shine the light. Yeah, bang. Wow. I keep getting so many beautiful things from these Tibetan monks. Are you guys? Are you guys? They're putting up so many beautiful videos, songs. Man, it's almost like you can't help but feel it. Just feel this energy that's on our planet. This is just a sign. This is just one group of beautiful souls coming together and loving and sharing, shining. Yeah, I could say we are that group too. So wherever you walk to today, I'm walking with you, or vice versa. And we have our little, God glasses on, our caring outfit on, right? And then just this sharing, just sharing, Yeah, your beauty and your light, my dears. Wow, good job. Thank you so much. The universe thanks you so, so much. And by the way, each of you look really young right now. And Orion started it all off in the light that she's in right now and the beautiful smile that she has and the light that's coming forth. So, Micah, thanks for coming on. You picked a good morning. Of course, all mornings, all moments are perfect. And that is that. You good? Do you want anybody have anything to share? I can turn on my volume if you do. No, no worries, as of course. Is everybody good? You're good. Tara's good. Sarah's good. Ryan, yes. Ricardo G. Yeah. All right, brother. Nice tie-dye, man. Look at that guy. Doesn't he look great? Doesn't he look great? Yeah, as you all do. Thank you. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. All right. I'll see you on the path, all right? Much love, much light. Namaste. Aho. Woohoo. Aho.